Alright, welcome to the mothhawk project. You probably have noticed that there are some couple of things that are problematic. One of the problem. What? Why does it have two audio? For fucking crying out loud. Really? Hold on. Remove this piece of shit. Because I don't have it. Can I remove it? Of course I cannot remove it. It is somewhere here that I don't know how to remove. That one is also not removable. Why do I have double the audio output even though I only have one audio? I don't know. Anyway, jeez Louise, what the hell? So scheduling streams won't work anymore. Fucking crying out loud, OBS. You're a piece of shit. So I'm gonna be doing it the original way, the old-fashioned way, which the old Charlie way is. I'm gonna be trying to stream at 7 o'clock precisely, and then do the stream. Surprise, that works. So, yeah. I hope everybody understands my problem right now, which is literally just getting really tired of trying to schedule a stream which I can't schedule. I hope it will be fixed when once the Windows update comes, but I highly doubt that it will make it anything good. Anyway, enough of that kind of bullshit shenanigans. Welcome to the mothhawk project, and today I actually want to start on getting one of the trees done, or at least getting the bit here done, and then move onwards to the next one. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I hope you're going to be understanding that, yes, this will take probably, again, an hour. And then after that, I will try to fix some bits and nooks and crannies. Yeah, that is my go-to. At least that is the go-to that I want to go to anyway. Let's see where we can find ourselves, our little gentleman of honor. Not there. That is the... Yes, that's the line. Then I need... Where? Ah, that's... That makes sense. That doesn't make sense at all. What? Where's the goddamn line? Where did you put the lines, Mr. Friend? Not... Oh, I put it into the... Yes, alright. I made an oopsie. Well, that is not a problem now. We need... Yes, we need this one first, and then we can move on. .6, and we need to do this on the pencil move. So yeah, stream shenanigans happens. It's one of the things that I want to prevent from happening, but you know me, I cannot prevent it from happening. It's always something that comes around and then hits you into the face. When you face with such a problem like this, for instance, not being able to schedule a stream. The best thing to do is just, forget that you can do it and then, move onwards until you find a solution towards it. Don't try to, don't ever try to fix it as soon as it arrives, because holy shit, you're gonna be in a bad time. You're gonna have such a bad time you ain't wanna know. The main problem is that if you do it like that, most cases you will end up like, oh man, I should have had it done by tomorrow, and then, nothing happens. That's why I tried, and it didn't try correctly. So, that's why I'm doing it right now. And, yeah. Today I actually did a lot of things, that's for sure. One of the things I did actually was getting the... how do you say that? The coloring done for the throne room. So I fixed the throne itself. It's now fully done. Now the only thing I need to do is the background, and then I can start with the lighting of that. So that's always nice. So yeah, lots of things going on and lots of things I don't know about. Doesn't matter, it's just that it can be annoying for quite a bit. Luckily for me, there is a lot of things that I can do. One of the things is just, forget and forgive. It's just that YouTube is not always nice. And I spotted I had a new feature, so I thought like, well then, that at least, cheers me up for a bit. The feature is actually, I am finally able to do cool things. The things that I can do now is actually make people, give people answers or, post something funny, I don't know. Apparently that's now a thing I can do on the YouTube channel. I'm like, alright, you're giving me the power of, posting little posts about stuff. And I was like, alright, what I'm gonna be doing with that? Because I have clearly no idea what I'm gonna do with that. And I thought, why not? A tip of the day. Absolutely useless tips, definitely. If you were looking for any helpful tips, then you're probably on the wrong address. But it is a tip of the day that is utterly useless. It is just a fact or something random like, if you fall down, you better not sit in a fucking tree that is falling down. It's not very smart. It will go like timber, yeah. But yeah, it's I try to do a little bit of clever wordplay. It never plays out correctly because I'm absolutely terrible at wordplay, but I'm trying to do something here and there, to lighten up the day, even though that I got screwed over by the goddamn software again, which makes me a little bit angry. I hope it's not getting there with my voice there, but like, I really like consistency. And if things that don't consist keep happening, that is, I like consistency and, valid reasons why the hell it crashes, for instance. And if that doesn't get cleared up, I don't know what happens, and therefore I'm a little bit pissed off. Probably if I reinstall it, but then I'm afraid I won't be able to do it again, so I probably need to just validate it. I'll figure it out. Probably has to do something with the probably has to do with my NVIDIA. Probably has to do with the NVIDIA graphics card. Absolutely everything has to do with that, because the last time something weird happened, that was always the one to blame. I hope it didn't cause all the crashes, and therefore, the software itself needs an update to fix the crashes. And therefore, I need to do some stuff about it, but I can't, and therefore I'm stuck with this. If that is the case, then, well, that's gonna be a thing that I need to take a look at. Probably I'm gonna be doing that tonight. Just, spotting things, getting things up and running, doing some video games probably. Live streaming them to see what the hell happened. Because I have a feeling that is the main case, that the thing is crashing because of the NVIDIA problem. But then again, if that's the case, it should also have been crashing the live stream itself, which it doesn't, which is the main reason why I'm a little bit like, yes, you say that this is happening, but you don't say that, you say that this is happening, but it doesn't happen. Yes. Very odd indeed. And that's the main reason why I'm like very curious upon what the hell is making this thing crash so much. Like, is it that it is pre-placed and therefore it cannot put a placement down, therefore it gets an error? Or is it that the live stream is, making a double copy, which crashes the whole damn thing? Because when it sends out the resources, then the crash happens. Like, when I can press the button that I can go live, it crashes. I'm like, wow. Alright, that's a thing. I didn't know that would be a thing, but yes, it is a thing nonetheless. And I'm very confused by it, because this works fine. You don't see me complaining about, goddamn drawing wood everywhere and then, fixing up the bits here and there that I left behind. So that the tree looks nice and then we can move on, but I guess I'm not the best in, how do you say that? Fix your own goddamn shit kind of idea. I'm not that kind of man. I'm more of a person that just, does things and then expects them to work and expects results. But, sometimes when you don't have the answer, you need to find the answer. And I don't have that time now, but I have that time later. Like, after the stream later. Because, well, that is the thing that I will do. I will find the answer towards this solution and I will fix it. God damn it. I'm not gonna be making here myself looking like a buffoon who cannot even livestream properly. Ugh, that would be the worst. I will try to keep my own reputation high, even though I might not have one. But at least I be honest with my work, If things don't go the right way you planned them to be, don't sweat it. Always try to find a solution later on. Eventually, things will go the way you want them to go. It just takes time. Many things take time. Many things take time to heal. Many things take time to progress. And the longer it takes, the more gentle the progress is, most likely. And you will have a clearer result. Like, if I would, if I rush this right now, I would probably be like, canceling the stream, doing all the other shit, and then still will be not there, and then, the stream has been wasted, technically. Right now, we're just trying to fix the bits here and there that we have, fixing this goddamn tree a bit, getting that tree looking nicely, and then after that, we can move on. That is the idea, that is the main idea of this bit right here, but it is a very hard one, this one, definitely. Hard one to compel, what the word is about it, it's a very hard one to realize, like, alright, we have a problem, we can't solve it right now, we need to solve it later. And I will find an answer, that's for sure. They don't call me quits. Absolutely not, I don't quit. That is not in my agenda. If I want to get something done, I will get it done. Don't worry about that. I will get it done, even if it costs my own life, god damn it. I expected results of my own self, and if I don't expect those, and if those results are not shown, then, well, very well, then I will make sure that those results are shown later on. And that's what I like always about, that's what I always like about, that's what I like always about, drawing. Because drawing, you can always say, like, alright, I have drawn this, and then you can look at it and then be like, well, you have drawn this, yes. And what did it make you, how much did it accomplish? And you're probably wondering, like, what do you mean? What did it accomplish? It accomplish everything, right? Not exactly. Most drawings are always like, well, if I have done this, or if I had done that, then I would have done it better later on. Which most likely would be the case. Especially in these ones. The mothhawk project, for instance, is one of them. I would have done so many things in so different ways. And, it's now not yet shown, that's for sure, but I would have done it that way. And if I would have done it that way, then most of it would have been so much more easier to understand. For instance, if I would have fixed the layers at the beginning, I would have nice clean layers. Those clean layers would have been very easy to navigate now, and well, those layers are not existing right now because, well, we're trying to do the very best to finish it. But the layers would have been so much more easy to navigate, easy to see, and then, everything will be explained very easily. That is not what I can expect right now from the mothhawk. The mothhawk is a bit of a old timer, let's put it that way. Like it's already almost 2 years old, and it does have some illnesses. It suffers from a lot of problems. Definitely, it suffers from a lot of problems, but those problems are all technical. You know, you can fix them by having the experience to fix them. And those fixes, I can fix them, but the main problem is the time that I would have been able to fix them. It would have taken more time, which I can't. It is the time that I would have used to fix them. It would be nonsensical because, well, there's just the only thing that's going to be fixing is it's going to be looking more structured in the ordering of all the layers. That's it. Nothing more. Just that. And, well, if you only look at structures that way and you only have literally only structures, and you don't have progress in the drawing itself, then, well, you could call it actually technically a waste of time because you just did all the work to just make it look nice. And of course, those structure problems, those things are a bit of a past, and most of the time when I realize them, I can get towards the problem and be like, all right, I see that I made this mistake. Well, don't mind me just fixing it right now on the bat. And that is a thing that I learned in 2 years. I didn't learn it like in one go. I didn't learn it in 1 month. Absolutely not. But I learned it in many times of doing it. And so the more you look at the newer drawings, you can see that the structure of the drawings is much more clearer, much more reliable to look at. Like, all right, I have this, and this, and there. And then I know exactly where I can look for the thing that I need. Which is good, because that makes things a lot more easier to do. Now, what do I want to do now? What I want to do now is actually, just try to get the background up and running, get everything that I want from the background to be in the background, making sure that the background looks nice, feels nice, and then, move on. That's my goal for today, at least, to get this little bit of tree trunk done, fixed, get it all fixed and done so that, we can move on to the next bit. That is the plan. That is the chapter that we want to cross. We want this to be fixed so that we can move on to the next part. Now, and then after that, probably we're gonna just do, after fixing the goddamn tree lock right there, we're gonna do the big boy move, and that is fixing the goddamn shit. Probably gonna take more time than anything else here, but I want that be goddamn fixed if it was my last choice. I want that no more to be existing in my places. Absolutely not. I really hate it when things don't go the way I want them to be. So what we're gonna do now is just, fixing the mothhawk, and maybe then after that, fixing this piece of lock, and then after that, we're gonna be doing, what is it called? We're gonna look into the problem that we have by doing a double stream, probably. Is that possible? Can I do a double stream and then make the first stream? Probably would cause more crashes, but let's see if we can find stuff like on the internet and see if those things work, and then get to know where the hell that goes. So today it's gonna be a fixing stream and the tree bit. You can see that the tree bit actually looks nice. It's really woody already. It feels like wood, it acts like wood, and looks like wood. The only downside is there is not a lot of light sparks in it, which we gotta fix right about this one, I believe, and then just move it up a bit. I believe this is the one that causes the light spark to happen, right? Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, a bit more. There you go. That would fix it. Yes. So we're gonna make a little bit of light bulb effect. There you go. Now it looks nice. Now we can look at the tree. The tree looks nice, cozy, and a bit more here needs to be. Yeah. Alright, now that looks like a tree. Alright. Do we need some more colors? That's the question. Do we need colors? Do we need colors? Yeah, probably we do need colors, but we do need to put the colors of that one right there. And we need to put that in there as well. So a bit more color towards it. So it gives more of a brush effect. And then we're going to move down to the darker bit so that we can have it again on that part. And then that should be doing it just nicely. A little more. A little more. There you go. And a little bit more. Top it off. Yes. All right. Now we have created the thing that we wanted, which is a big of a chunky boy tree. Yes. Is it not? It is, and it looks nice. All right, good. We're gonna save this, and then we're gonna be looking at that goddamn problem. Yeah. Mothhawk project. We did it in 20 minutes. We fixed the goddamn tree part. If we fix the goddamn stream part, and we have time over, we're gonna continue, that's for sure. Mothhawk project. Every fucking project needs a project, right? Alright, first things first. OBS crashes. OBS crashes when pressing the go live button on YouTube. Yes, that's exactly what my problem is. Crash when going to live to YouTube. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Any advice? No. There is no advice on that. Alright. No. You're using the SE Live plugin. Please contact us. Okay. Uninstall it, then uninstall and reinstall. Uh-huh. You need to update Windows. Ah. Okay. Call it. Fucking call it. As you probably can see, I need to update my Windows because it says, hey, there is an update available. I think that is the thing that is causing the problem. But I'm gonna delay it as long as possible because fuck updates. Absolutely. Screw those fucking shitholes. So yeah, I found a problem. I found a solution. I'm gonna be updating maybe... When is it gonna be updated anyway? Hold on. Gonna be looking at it. When is the update of me update, boy? Me update is gonna be framework bloody blah pending. The update is paused for 7 days. Alright, good. 7 days. This PC currently doesn't meet the minimum system requirement to run Windows 11. Go see details to check if your PC held up. Fuck off. Don't need fucking 11. I don't need 11 at all. Fuck that. Screw 11. Don't need 11 if I have 10. 10 is, it was already a hassle to get from XP to 8. And then from 8 to 11. Or, well, 10 at least. Alright, well, we fixed the problem. We found a solution. The solution says that, hey, you should update your firmware. Alright, fine. I guess that's gonna be doing tomorrow. That's gonna be done in 7 days. So we have to deal with this for 7 days. That's doable. That's doable. It's one of the most fucking bullshit, ridiculous things that can happen, but it is a thing that needs to be done. Oh, you little sneaky son of a bitch. Yes, I see that. I see that. You Our doofus. Sneaky little rat. Right there. Sneaky ratty boy. Well, 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 well. Who showed up here? It is Mr. Sneaky Trunk. Yeah, Sneaky Trunk. Not reliable to Trunk, but Sneaky Trunk. Alright, Sneaky Trunk, you're gonna be drawn in, because apparently that is a thing that I need to do. First we're gonna draw the big chunky things. Ah, yes, of course. There you go, and that should fix it. Now, boy. Now we're gonna do the thing here, and then we're gonna make it sure that this is like... Would that work? Would that work? Yes. Yes, that would work. Alright, good. Well, let's go for that. Alright. First things first. We gotta remove some tree problems. Oh boy. That's not what I want. I want to remove it. Yes. Because there are some bits here that I don't want to be intervening with the tree trunk itself. There you go, we fixed that. Now that looks nice, and now we can move towards the sneaky bit which has happened, which is annoying as hell to deal with, which is getting this bit right there into the tree bit. Alright, now we need to get the darker bit up and running. We need that with this one, and then we need to make sure that the size is a little bit lower, because not gonna be even trying to do that with a bigger size. Around here needs to be definitely done. Here needs to be done. Here needs to be a bit done. And we're gonna just add in the darker colors a bit around it. Alright, that would be good. Then I'm gonna add even more darker color towards it, just to get all around the corners, like that. Around this corner, because holy shit, it is an annoying piece of trunk. Like that. Alright. And then we need to move to lighter color, which is then complementing the darker color itself. And that should fix the problem at in a bit. Yes, there you go. Alright. And as I said before, I have definitely not rendered. Maybe I lied to myself there, but fucking hell, YouTube. Fix your goddamn shit, and fix your goddamn shit, Microsoft, please. Don't cause fucking bugs in a good system. That's absolutely horrendous. Alright. What are we gonna do? We have the first tree done. Alright, we have the first tree done. So this is a tree. And now we move to the next tree then, right? We want to do the trees bit by bit, I believe, or are we gonna put everything in one group? We could do that. That is not the tree trunks in one group and then the leaves in one group. That would be actually not a bad idea. The only downside is we don't have more leaves, we only have trunks, so therefore it should work. It should not overreact too much of the problems at hand. Yes, it should not be a problem. Alright, but first we're gonna make a sketch, because I'm not gonna be doing it instantly from the sketch to the sketch final. Then we're gonna go for pencil tool, this one. Pencil me, boy. Well, I'm using the wrong color. Great. Using the wrong color is always a good idea. There we go. And now we move downwards. Alright, now we have Big Chunky Boy. Big Chunky Boy is compared to Big Chunky Boy 2, which is over there with Electric Boogaloo. And then we're gonna go like this, this, yeah. Alright. And then go upwards, upwards, upwards. This one doesn't need to go downwards. This thing needs to go here, and then I need to get this one up there. Yes. So these are the connection points we need. Is that correct? Is this correct? Is this the one thing that I want to do? Zoom out. That's the first thing we need to do. Zoom out. And then we need to move this upwards. So we need to get the tree. The tree is going up, 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 up. Up through here, up through there. Going like this. And it's a big, chunky mass of tree branches. Need to be done here. Alright, so the tree is going to be up, 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 up. This is a big chunky boy, so we're going to go like this, 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 and then go up. We don't want any of this. We just want this bit. And that should fix it then, right? We have tree trunk boy, but this is a mess. We don't want. We want to have a tree, but we don't want to have we want to have a trunky boy, but we don't want to have a trunky boy that is absolutely terrible at looking like a goddamn tree. Absolutely not. Alright, Tree trunks. Your worst adversary when it comes to drawing. Especially if they are behind something. Alright. That will work. Alright, then we're gonna make sure that we have this as our save. Now we're gonna do the real thing. Oh boy, wish me luck on this. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So yes, that would be a good idea. And then just move on to from there on. Yes, alright, good. This bit right here doesn't make sense. We need to get it like that. Alright. Now we need to get this one like so. Alright. Now we need to get this one like so, and then we can move this to here. Get this there. Like that. That would not make sense because trees don't grow, trees don't do backwards. That is not a thing. They always grow down, 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 bigger, 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 bigger. They don't grow into they form and then, you know, they go downwards, but they don't make hooks. They don't make this unless it is forced by the sunlight. Then, you know, when you have leaves, yes, it could work. It could work because, you know, the leaves need to be placed in sunlight and the tree is forced, but not like this. This is just, you know, grow, 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 grow big. And the more roots you have, the more nutrients you get out of the ground, the less competitors there will be growing, and the less competitors there will be growing, the more nutrients you get, and it continues, and it continues, and it continues. And there is no way to stop a big chunky boy from obtaining power. Unless, you know, you have a big giant goddamn lightning storm at your face, and then suddenly the tree goes down because, well, if it gets struck in the nerve system, it's pretty much dead. It can survive, but oh boy, it always takes so much of a hassle to do so. Yes, this way, this way, this way, and then that way. I must say though, it's a little bit of an iffy moment, you know, when you try to do your things and then absolutely don't get to do the things that you want to do. It's always a problem. But problems can be solved nonetheless. It's not that, you know, we're not trying to do anything here. We're trying to get a big chunky boy going and up into the tree line of doom. There you go. Tree line of doom. There we go. We're going up, 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 up. Yes. Whew. All right. Now we don't need this one anymore. And now we can look at, these are the lines. Oh, we did it on the wrong lines. Oh well. It happens, it happens, it happens, it happens, it happens. Yes, yes. Wrong lines. My favorite kind of lines that are wrong. Oh boy. Lines that are wrong. That is not a good idea with me. So we can see, yes, these lines are the ones, and we drew just the basic ass lines, and now we need to do the lines on that one. No worries, we're gonna do it just the other way around anyway. We're gonna fuse it anyway afterwards, so no need to worry. Alright, what is this all about? Alright, it's like that. Good. And then move downwards, upwards, downwards. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So we want to go from up to down. Mistake. Erasing it. Putting this to 10. Definitely. Let's see. Ooh, I like it. Alright, good. Good, good. 40 minutes in. Jeez, Louise. I definitely did too much of a research for 10 minutes, definitely. I think the research took 10 minutes, but 40 minutes in, and how far were we? We just drew the second tree, and we're now working on the second tree. Is that a good sign? Yes-ish, technically, because we are trying to do our very best to get a move on. It's just always a very problematic thing to make. Alright. So, what did we learn for today already? Just giving you a little heads up. Update the Microsoft program to make sure that you're not crashing your goddamn streaming software. Or just don't update your streaming software and you're stuck with a fucking bullshit shenanigans. Also, I think Microsoft is lying to me that my PC is not capable of 11. But, well, I'm not gonna be updating anyway. I'm like, screw 11, I ain't gonna be doing that, boy. And why would I do that? Why won't I do that? Because fuck that update. I already have problems with fucking 10, just as of today, technically. We had problems with 10, we definitely had problems because, well, the live stream didn't work. And I have to update it, and I am not, actually don't want to update, but I guess I have to. I'm forced. My hands are tied here. I'm sorry. Update. Normally, I always try to make sure that the updates are as delayed as possible, because I'm not feeling very fond of updating my Windows. I'm absolutely one of the people that would be like, updating Windows, huh? Nah. I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Why should I? Anyway, gonna be updating it maybe after tomorrow. I'm gonna have a party tomorrow, so after that, maybe at night. Yeah, probably. Or the day. Or just Monday. Probably Monday. Probably Monday. Just updating it, and then test it out again to see if it works. If it doesn't work, what is lost? Absolutely not. Except, you know, streams that I can delay. All right. How well does this go? Yeah, it does go well. I like it. Although, you know, this is a problem. Like, you know, I want to zoom out to see my detail, and then I cannot see my detail because it's getting blurred out because fucking... the software is always not fun. Yep. I'm like, I want to see the detail, and then it's like, allow me to blend it for you. I'm like, but I didn't ask you to blend. Why are you blending, boy? So I guess, you know, disobedient software, crashing software. It's a regular thing, you know. But you need to make the best of it. Also, I believe there is going to be an update for this software in next week. Yeah, next week it was. The developer was like, oi, I'm going to send up an update, so be careful. I'm trying to do my very best here. And I would say, like, I respect that. You try to fix your goddamn software is a good thing. Because if it would be a bad thing if you would not be fixing the software. Because it's actually really good software. It's very nice. You can do animations with it. You can do GIFs with it. GIFs, MIFs, GIFs. Probably no, GIFs. Right? It's just gifts. Gifts. Let's put it that way. You can make gifts with it, and it's definitely it's a very fun. It's a very fun software. Definitely, it's very relaxing. Very easy to understand, that's for sure. It's very easy not to get lost. If I would have been using Photoshop, I would have immediately thrown it out of the window like, what is this shit? What is that thing? What is this thing? And then, you know, you need to understand it all again. This software is very easy, like, alright, what do we have? We have color, picking color, we press button. You see all the things you need, probably. I still need to figure out how to put new things in here, but you have most things that you need. Then we have easy brush tool access. Then we have added brush tool access. Then we have size problems. Why size problems? Because size is always a problem. It can cause you drawing to look ugly because of this. Or when you put 5 on, or 5 I mean, you have this, and then you have this, and then things will go, then the lines will be too hard. Same goes with pencil. If I go for pencil looks easy and a little bit blurred out. If I go for 6 or 5, I get this. Absolutely horrendous, by the way. Not gonna be using that. That is like, oh yeah, you want to use the sketch tool. Yes, I want to technically use the sketch tool, but I don't want to use the sketch tool. Why am I using the sketch tool? Because I'm always used bloody damn sketch tool. I never used pencils or colors to do anything. That is like I'm now 2 years into knowing how to do colors. I even have a book about colors because I have not learned how to do colors. It's one of the things that I never have learned in my goddamn life. It's one of those things that I had to learn. It's like, whoo, you didn't use colors? Yes, I always used black and white. I always did black and white. I never was fond of coloring. It's like, it doesn't come to life or it didn't feel well. But since I want to make a visual novel, I should think like, alright, if I want to do a visual novel, I want to make it colorful and funny, then, well, funny is a very hard word, right? Because my funny might be a different funny of other people's funny. I think if I would be funny, then probably people will be like, wow, that's dry. I know, it's as dry as the desert sand. That's how funny my funny goes. So, yeah. But on the other hand, it's very important for me to learn the colors because therefore I can create more depth. With only the pencil tool and drawing like this, I can then, I can maybe draw a nice looking eye and then, put a lot of effort into it, making it nice and looking and sharp, making a cool looking mouth with it, and then, making tooths and nails on it, and then, putting this there, and then, making, yeah. It gets very easy, but the main problem is, without color, it of course never looks too good. And yeah, I always never have drawn humans. Humans is only a year old. Yeah, I'm very new to those things. I'm very new to clothing as well. I'm very new to most of the things technically. Like, oh, so what have you been drawing then all these years? This technically just backgrounds with creatures and looking like an environment instead of, big buildings, epic places, great markets full of people selling stuff. No. Just a tree, another tree, a big giant rampaging dinosaur into the trees, and then some herd running away from it. That is my jam. That's my strong suit. I can draw things. I can draw scary stuff if I want to. It's just I can draw dinosaurs. I can draw deer skulls. I can draw those kind of things. I can draw big giant hunting monsters that are coming from you out of your bed, but that's not what I wanted to draw for a fucking story. I could, but that's not my point. I wanted to create a nice little heartwarming story with fun little dialogues and fun little people that are getting their ass kicked. But yeah, so it didn't work if I didn't have nice colors and learned how to draw properly. So what I have done in couple of years as well, like I always drew the bomb person as, a little bit of a comic relief for the strips that I was like, I am bored, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna draw the bomb and then I'm gonna give him presents to people. And then make those presents explode. And then make the people mad. And then make the bomb run away from them and like, they're chasing me. And I was like, yeah, that's funny. That is comedical gold. That was my brain back then, and it's like, well, technically it still works. It's quite funny to see a person panic running from an angry mob by the causes that they did. In a very comedic style, of course, like, running with two legs behind each other and running away. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you. But yes. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, I was busy drawing. Probably I was not complaining. I'm not in the best of moods because of, well, what happened. Like, I was disappointed in the program, and then I read that the program needs to be that I need to update my Windows, and I was like, you could have told me that earlier because otherwise I would have been not knowing that. But oh well. All aside, we actually did quite well. We made the tree look nice. We got pretty far with the tree and all the stuff within the tree. So I must say, well, we did it. We finished one tree and we started with a new one. We sketched the tree, we made the tree, and now we are filling up the tree. What does the filling up of the tree do? Depends. It does technically a lot. What it does for me is to make the tree look more alive. It makes it look like the bark is real. That's what the tree thing does. Well, that's what the texture does. The main problem is if I wanted to use the texture for it, I could. I use a stamp then, but I had to then make my own stamp, which could work. The only downside of these stems is, however, a problem of these stems is that the main problem is that, well, A, it's technically made for painting. Have you noticed that I don't paint? Oh gosh, I wonder why. The problem is I never paint. I literally never, oh well, I have painted once. No, 2 times, technically. Once was when I was 8. I created a painting of the holiday I remembered. It's a weird ass shit of dragons and demons in a bloody damn theater. So what did I do? I watched Sound of Thunder, I believe. Yeah, that was the movie I was watching. So that was the thing. And then I went to an amusement park. So there's a big giant roller coaster going around with people in it that are getting eaten. So I don't know how that went there, but yes, that is one. The second thing that I painted was an owl, which technically had help. Then the third painting I painted that I did alone, however, was an angel offering a gift towards a knight in a very, 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 very dark room. So what I wanted to try was using dark and light to create an image, which turned out pretty well, actually. I really liked it, but the main problem is you could not see it if you didn't put the spotlight on it. So technically I did have some experience with painting, but I would not say that it's experience because technically it's like 12 years ago. So yeah, or even later, technically 15 years probably. So yeah, painting not gonna happen. I'm gonna be touching that in maybe later down the line. Right now, what I'm trying to do is not painting. Technically, this is coloring. And why this coloring and not painting, I have no idea. But I think it has to do with that I'm using lines and then draw and then color in the lines, and not rely too much on textures of that don't require lines. I think that's the word, right? Not requiring the lines to yeah, I think that's the way. I think that's the way to say it. I'm not using the lines to create. I'm not using no lines to create a drawing. If I would have been not using lines, and I would have been using colors to create the shapes and then apply the lines, I would have been painting. I believe that's the way to do it, right? If you paint, you first apply the base and then you apply the lines, but you don't use the lines as a texture. And with creating and with drawing is you draw the shapes, then you draw the lines, and then you draw the texture as well. Therefore, you use the color to stand out. You use the color to create a difference between what is what. So you use the shading to create, and then with painting it would also be shading, but different. This is gonna be a very hard one to do. Well, I'm gonna be not doing that for today. I'm not gonna be putting my head in too much of a thought vessel. Absolutely not. But yeah, We succeeded in what I wanted to do today, which is actually finishing up the big giant tree portion right now, which looks nice. And what we're now doing is actually we have drawn a new tree, and we're gonna be working on that. So I hope by that everything is now clear. And I hope you all have enjoyed, even though I might have a little bit of ranting. Sorry for that. Sorry about that, yeah, definitely. And I hope you have all enjoyed my absolutely just talking nuts about just drawing and complaining about the problems that I had with streaming. Yay. All right. I hope you all have enjoyed. And thanks all for watching. And I hope I'll see you all next time. And let's hope that it then doesn't appear again. Well, until then, I want to wish you all a lovely day. Bye!